Hello, hello, hello. I don't know who's here watching. However, I'm here to play some Starmade. I think last where I left off, I had this contest ship that I was working on. I think I finished it, so I'm gonna just, oh wait, no, never mind. Which way is down? That way is down. Oh, shoot. I need to align myself with the gravity of the ship to properly go through it, which is unfortunate for me. That's okay. Hello. Hi, Hermit. How you doing? Where's my other ship? Gonna go into creative mode because working on a 30-minute missions project. Oh, you're making a are you making like one of the little shoot. What do you call those? The mech? Or is it like one of the 30-minute missions sisters series? Why can't I pick this up? Had a bunch of parts in my parts graveyard, so I'm trying to cobble something together. So far, it's coming out good. Okay, pretty interesting. Yeah, can't grab it manually. Alright. Just gotta... How do I get to my core? There's my core. I have to set my auto dampeners. Okay. All the auto dampeners are working. Okay, so let's see here. I think I should probably do some sort of opening panel here. Yeah. Something that opens up. Okay, so let me get some basic blocks to have this laid out. So there's this would be like the railgun, right? And then we want to give it a little bit of bit of a chamfer on the edge there. How do we want this to look? Maybe a little bit of a overbite, and then it'll come back. Then we gotta build it up and get it to a point where there's enough height to fit a PDC inside of it. I was actually thinking of doing like a short stream just for fun, just logging into this game to basically just describe it, what it's all about, and whether or not you should try it. And the answer to that for me is yes, but I know not everybody likes this kind of game. Hi, Zirkin. I mean, it can be fun with friends, but really the only thing to do in it is build spaceships. I mean, you can fight other ships with it. You can, like, if you make a server, you can also fight your friends if they build their ships, or you can, like, spawn in the same ship for you and your friend as the server admin. Just go at it. There used to be tournaments, but they're like really small community tournaments. Blood and Steel, I think it was called. There is like I think a mass limit, weight limit. Alright, so those are the elevators. Okay. And then from here, I'll probably bring this back a little bit. Have a drop down. Bring it forward again. This reminded me of a game called Evorian. It was also a game where you build a ship out of blocks, but that game had a grind to it. This can have a grind, but it's extremely light. It's extremely, extremely light. And you also only encounter the grind if you are in survival. I think there's a server still going right now called Skies of Eden. It has a mod on it, a resource mod, to make the grind a little more meaningful. It is not in the standard vanilla version of the game though, so. A little bit of a outline. I think I need to add more structure under here. Maybe from here. Let me set this. Also, these size settings are all client side, so you can set how big you want to be able to build. Alright, so let me get this blocked out here. And then all the way back here, I think we need a little divot, maybe here. Yeah, maybe about here. And this will probably be a 10-block divot. Reminded me of Resogun and 3D Dot Game Hero. I am going to apologize for this. But what's Resogun and 3D Dot Game Hero? What are those? I'm sorry, I do not know what these are. Resogun is a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up. Okay, that might explain why I don't know it. I never really played side-scrollers. 3D Dot Game Hero is a 3D pixel Legend of Zelda clone made by FromSoft. What? FromSoft made that? Wow. I would not have expected. It was on the PS3. Oh, I also never owned a PS3. Only had a PS2, and then that was it. PS2, no Xbox, no PS4. For a long, long, long time. Anybody have a qualm with how they were raised? For me, it was I didn't have any game systems. I just did not. It was just like, oh, that's a waste of time and money, so I'm not gonna buy it for you. And oh my god, the story about my PS2 is that wasn't my parents either. Didn't have a GameCube, missed out on a lot of good games. Yeah, I can see that. I'd never owned a GameCube, but my friends had Nintendo stuff, so that did make me pretty jealous. They had a lot of good stuff. found systems, but no games for them. Had an N64 and only pod racers. And you did, and you didn't like racing games. Oh, ouch. Yeah. I did like racing games, but I didn't get a racing game for my PlayStation 2 when I got it. It was about the time when the PlayStation 3 was coming out, and my older sister was like, "Oh yeah, it's like almost Christmas. Let's get you a game system for the first time in your life." And I was like, well, actually, I didn't know anything about this. I was not informed. I was surprised on Christmas Day. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Finally, a game system. And then it dawned on me. My sister gave me DDR Extreme Max. She said it was for my health. That was such a move. It really was such a move. But see, the thing was, I couldn't be offended. I'd never owned a game system before. So I just had to be happy with it. Secretly went out and bought Need for Speed Underground 2. Does anybody else have siblings that were like that? Just like throwing shade at you in like the most oblique way? Oh, okay, I see. I kind of wish I had siblings that were into games, but that was just not their MO. My nephew, older than me, would infinite combo me in Killer Instinct when I was a munchkin. My older brother decided for some reason to buy a PS4 and woke me up around 3 AM to play Neo. That's a very unique experience. That's a cool brother. Yeah, I kinda wish I had a brother. Maybe an older one. And then I could indoctrinate. It would give me the opportunity to indoctrinate my older brother, if I had one. Because I was an anime fan. I still am. It's a bit of a problem. For the longest time, my favorite anime was Orimo, so make conjectures what you will. I'm the only one in my family that got into anime. My brother gave me a box set of DVDs for the anime that gave me nightmares. I also like Orimo. See? I wish more people could appreciate the anime. But they just see the undertones and are like, gross. And then I just have to sit in silence and be like, oh, okay, okay. I think the shape is pretty good. Reneko is my high school crush because of how she cared for her siblings. For me, I didn't really have an Orimo crush. It was more like I saw Kirino and she was like just good at everything. And also a weeb, and I was like, ah shit, I'm a weeb. And I wish I was good at everything. So, yeah, that's how that went. Alright, so let's see here. I have elevator rails here. How far down do they go? They go down to here. Okay. Do I have any passageway down to here? Middle? Nope. I mean, I guess up along the top. Yeah. So I guess I just have to extend this rail elevator. Let's see here. Forgot where I put the rail blocks. Ah, there it is. There, that's the one. There we go. All the way down. Gonna make these side exits so people come out the sides. And I guess I will make this bottom one a side exit as well. Can't listen to the openings anymore because of how it left me at the ending. I did not end up seeing the ending, so I still have fond memories of everything. If you're traumatized by it, I am sorry. I do not know what to do about the ending. If it was unsatisfactory. Alright, these elevators will be 3 by 3 blocks. I think that's a good size. And then need some light. These are beacons. Let's see here, white light. Ah, that's where the light bars are. It was the fact that no one really ended up together, and yeah, no one ended up together was what got me, and I had no issues with the overall incest thing. I am not personally that big of a fan of the whole thing with Kyosuke. It was kind of, that part was kind of eh. Didn't care too much for it. But I kind of wish it was a little more, a little more brave. There we go. Alright, so this is got a 4 here, and then I think I need to put a something up here, right? Something should be here, right? I'm gonna undo my symmetry there. Okay, so I'm gonna have a platform here. And then I think that platform is gonna go up to here. And then maybe I'll put like a display on the ceiling. This part, which is when you're standing correctly, you'd be facing up. Yeah. And you know what? I'm probably gonna put a PDC right here. So let me just Phew. Oh my god. Am I not immune? I am not immune to the Tascadu. Well, crap. I'm not immune to streamer sneeze. You know, one of these days, I need to get my wife to use her, her model. Because I drew it and rigged it for her. And then maybe we play some video games together. Okay, so what size opening should I make this cannon? Something like that. Zatsudan? I don't really do that very well. I am not that talkative. I mean, if you've watched enough of me, you'll know. I don't have that much to say. Is that the right shape? Maybe it needs to be a bit more symmetrical? Yeah. I think I like the look of that. So in that case, I'm going to... Is that the right? No, it's this one. How tall is this? 15? 13? 12? 14. Okay. Alright. So the turret will be placed inside of this section. So it'll pop out the top, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna do with it. And then I think the rest of the front is gonna be armor. So I was just going through my memories of video games and how my sister basically gave me a sick burn with the PlayStation 2. I kind of feel like at some level I probably deserve that burn. How's that shape looking? I think it looks cool. And now I gotta build a few more of these sections. I think in order to get this all correct, I need to get the size correct for a copy so I can template it. Oh, this has a... I know that I've probably used it before on stream and you probably already know about it. I'm gonna say it again. It has a template system, which means you can copy and paste. Right. So, and then I think this is gonna be 15 tall. Alright, let's do a copy here. Let's see. Yep, that's 15. Alright, so where else do I put one of these? Probably on the side here, because it needs to be able to defend from the side as well. And then I think the vertical one can go here. But it needs to clear the elevator. And this is a pretty deep channel, so maybe I'll have it on the bottom? Yeah. Let's put it on the bottom. And it'll at least look decent down here. There you go. Turn off the paste mode. And clear out the inside of this area. There we go. Alright, and I just gotta blend this in, which honestly is not too hard to do. Let me show you. Let me show you how it's done. Get a 10 length, and then reduce it by 2, and then reduce that by 2, reduce that by 2, and then here you start reducing by 1, and then at this 45 degree, you keep it for a little bit, and then there. So now you got a curve. And then the cool thing, if you know how to do this, is you can then put some symmetry on it. Put a little bit of a shape to it, right? And then kind of just continue the shape a little bit. Right? And so you can have like a curve that goes in multiple directions, which I really like. And once you get all of the frames basically just done, you can start filling it in. So I'm gonna give this a little bit of a blunt front and just attach it. And I really miss making these kind of like weird curved surfaces in this game. Because of the size of everything, when you zoom out, you really see it. You really see the curve. And it's just pretty cool to look at, honestly. Alright. How do we want this to be? There we go. You know, I haven't done like curved panels in a while, so I thought it might be a little bit rusty, but it's not bad. This is not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, and the ability to like quickly zoom out to see what you've done and check your work. It's just really nice. Now, I'm not exactly sure what to do about this bit here. I have like missile pods here. Let me see. Alright, there you go. Okay, so those shoot backwards. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to put a housing around this with like a little a little housing with like an opening flap system here. Yeah, so the flaps will open from the back. And I'll have like these hinges here, and I'll make it look nice. And then it needs a little bit of streamlining, I think. And I think I will put a curve here, or a 45-degree slanted panel. Also an option. But I think it would look coolest if we make it like a tank, like a little round air tank thing. Yeah, I think that roundness will help with giving it a bit of heft. And then I think I'll link up some pipes to it as well. There we go. And I think I will clip these corners a little bit. Yeah. Let me see if this needs better rounding. Maybe it does. This shape is a little bit harder than I was expecting. But I guess it'll do. Alright, let's see here. So, hopefully this looks good when I'm done. Does that look like a... Maybe not. Maybe I need this to be like a square. Yeah, I think that's the play here. Then we add the next layer. Ah, shoot. Wrong side. Sometimes I'm not that great at this. Oh, another thing I love about this is there's an undo button. I can actually undo block placements in case I mess up. So it's kind of like a round kind of thing. And then, yeah, gonna do a little bit here. It does look way simpler than Minecraft. To a degree, it really is a lot simpler than Minecraft. It's it doesn't have like water physics or lava physics or anything like that. It just kind of exists. That's really all it can do. The dev is off doing dev on other things because somebody apparently just took all of his money that he made making this game. So he doesn't have any money to work on this. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's okay. We have like community members who also work, like, love the game enough that they also work on it. So it's kind of the saving grace. And community members like really like the game, and so they'll keep trying to make it work. That's why there is even a mod pack that somebody coded. Alright, so got little miso silos on the back. Let's see. Gonna look at the catalog here. See if there's something I can load. Yeah. Oh, it's the older version of the ship that I was working on. Alright, so now, because I'm locked on, if I fire... See that? I think that's really cool. It's just so beautiful. Look at it. And then the damaged pieces floating around. It's just so neat looking. Although the ship is really small, so it doesn't... the ship's missile system is really small, so it doesn't do a whole lot. And I think I can also set it to come out in volley. So if I just hold this, hold on, is it this? Let's see, left alt switch firing mode, focused versus volley. Now it's in volley mode. Oh, that's... I really like that. I really like that. I think it looks super cool. Yeah, I just really love the missiles, how they like make these big arcs. It's just really cool looking. It's just super cool looking. Let's see. Oh, I can change the camera angle. Alright, hold on. There's a pretty good camera angle. I press P to save cockpit position. Okay, I really like this view. This is a really cool view. And then it takes a while to reload. This is so satisfying. And if I like go back a little bit and get a little bit of distance, I got my lock on. That's just... There's just so many missiles. I need to put more missiles on this thing. I need more. It's very Macross. Yes. I don't have a lot of thrust though, so it kind of makes it hard. I'm just barely locked on, just barely on the edge right here. I want to see how it looks when all of the missiles arc over the top. Yes. Super duper yes. Oh my god. Alright, so now I just gotta... slow down a little bit. What other weapons did I put on this? I think I did put a few other weapons. G? G. Cannon computer. Okay, I have cannons. Okay, that's not a lot of damage. I need the cannon to shoot harder and sound meatier. That's okay. I wish there was a way for me to align this ship to face vertical. Like, perfectly vertical. And make it a lot easier to build the interiors. Oh no, it wouldn't make it a lot easier to build the interiors. Shit. Oh, another thing I want to mention though is that there's physics in this game, so when you shoot something with a cannon, it will push it. It will hit and give it momentum. I just think that's the coolest thing. It's just so fun to play with. I wonder how fast I can make it spin by just hitting one side of it. I have lost whole days to this. Alright, let me center this again. Alright, so this is the one. Okay, so I only have one camera on here. Alright, let me get back into build mode. Yeah, for sure I have lost days in this game. That's missile tube and one of this missile capacity. Alright, cool. Let me grab a missile capacity. Where's them? So these are, oh, missile capacity tube. Where's the actual missile tubes then? Oh, these are the missile tubes. Okay, okay. Yeah. Let's just add a shit ton of missile capacity to this thing. Because why not? I'm just gonna add as much missile capacity as it can take, I guess. Four? Yeah, 4 is a good amount. Just gonna try to make sure that this has so much ammo reserve. You know, there is a time when I had a ship that I was working on. It was about 1,300 meters long, and it had a total of 12,000 individual missiles firing at the same time. I lost the ship file though. It was really cool. It had like elevators, and it had like a runway and a big hangar and everything, like big sliding doors. I was very enamored with it, but the file got corrupted, so all the like triangular pieces would start flipping. So I couldn't actually finish it. Alright. So let me continue blocking out. Can't imagine the pain of losing that ship. I know, right? It's probably why I didn't play this for a really long time. I had a name and like a ship designation and everything already picked out for it. The unfortunate thing about these ships is that a lot of these ships don't ever get finished. And that really sucks. There's a lot of people who have like humongous ships. Oh, I keep bringing up navigation. Catalog is you. Alright. Let me see if I can still find my other enormous, ginormous ships. Is this the one? Let me try loading it. Oh, I am lagging immensely. There it is. There's my baby. Except for she's like... her file is basically corrupted. Where'd she go? Look at this thing. Look at this beast. I wonder if I keep working on it, if I save it, if it'll uncorrupt, because that would be really, 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 really awesome. Let me see if I can give you a fly around. Hold on. This is still also very just box framework. Look at the size of this thing. Right? All the turret emplacements here. These are the missile outlet tubes. There's another turret emplacement right here. And then more turret emplacements along the sides. Oh wait, are these? No. These are the missile outlets. There's 4 on the top, 4 strips along the top, 4 strips along the bottom. Here's the upper runway and hangar area. And then inside there's also a hangar. This also doesn't follow, like, the expanse rules. Yeah, so that's the inside. There's a fly-through hangar in there, with little accelerator things on the sides. It's a carrier. I haven't even touched the bottom yet. It was supposed to be like the main big ship to be flown alongside a couple of like big battleship kind of things, and then a whole lot of smaller gunships. Where am I? Yeah. A part of me really wishes I had it in me to finish this thing. Maybe I still do. Maybe I still do. Let me get myself centered. Exit this ship. I wish I remembered all the hotkeys. I think there's like a jump 2. Oh my god, I remembered the jump command. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to get inside. So these are the missile outlet tubes. That's supposed to be the output area. I have a little light on it to like just accent it and make it look, you know, neat. Look at this thing. Alright, let me get inside. There you go. Now I've got some gravity. Whew. I don't know if I remember the way to the core area. I never got a chance to detail the insides, and there's obviously some older styling cues that are not great, like just lights and endless lights. But I think the center is to my left. Yeah, probably. Okay, so this is... I forget what this is. I think this is the experiment lab. Or no, it's... That was supposed to be a brig, so I don't know what this is. Oh, this is just down to the hangar. Look at that. Look at the hangar. Oh, I miss this thing so much. But I do need to find where the middle place is. Alright, so maybe it's further down. You know, I really wish this had a run button, which would be super nice. I don't know if I put in the... I don't know if I put in the elevators. Yeah, I don't think I put in the elevators. Or maybe I did, and I just never wired them up. Hold on. Is there a button somewhere? Yeah, I guess I never wired up the elevators here. I need to reduce the number of lights, so it needs to be a little darker inside. It's the Minecraft in me telling me to light everything up, so that creepers don't spawn, even though creepers don't spawn in this game. I think this is an interrogation room, yeah. Maybe? What's in here? Cells? Yep, holding cells. That's the brig. Let me see. Oh, what's here? Oh, it's just another way to get into the hangar area. Alright, cool. Alright, now how the heck do I go to the right place? Hold on. Oh, shoot. Ow. Alright. I need to exit gravity. At least you get a nice view of the hangar. This is a... I think this is an elevator. And that's the sliding door back there. I just have like so much ambition with this thing that I just don't know what to do with it. Alright. Gotta get out of the gravity. Are you falling past the farthest point? Okay. Now, how do I get inside? Right. That could be a map of its own in an FPS game? Yeah, probably. Probably. Alright. maybe here. This looks like it could be one valid way of getting inside. This looks like the... oh, it is a maintenance hallway. Yep, that's a maintenance hallway. I'm not exactly sure what I meant to put in here. Something. I'm just forgetting what. Right. What's in here? Oh, it's just another one. What? Where? How do I get back in? Is this inside? No, it's just another one. Right? How about here? Oh no, this is just out. Again. On the other side. This place is immensely confusing. Hold on. I'm going to guess it's this one. Or it was supposed to be. Oh, okay. I think I see. I think it's supposed to come in through here. And then head up. You know, if I put a battle royale game mode inside of this ship, nobody would survive to the final ring ever. It's just too complicated. There's just too much shit. Everything is confusing in here. Like, I'm the one who made it and I still don't know where to go. Could be Dead Space. Could be Dead Space. Okay, so this is supposed to go into here. And then what? And then what? I'm gonna like dig a hole and get inside because I know that I am not figuring this out. But yeah. The lighting in here is just so much more well done. I don't know where the core is. Oh, there's the core. Found it! I found the core. There's the warp computer, back when they used to do that. Okay, finally I can figure out where everything is. Okay, so there's a arboreum in the back. What is this? Oh, those are showers. I think these are for like crew? Yeah, these are like the crew quarters. They have an arboreum just to make sure that you know, there's fresh air inside. I do need to make this not just gray. That's... yeah. And then there's more stuff. Yep. Oh, these hallways are super windy. Yeah, that one leads out to maintenance. What's in here? Okay, yeah, that's what I found earlier. And here's the... Okay. Oh, this is the top floor. Oh, hold on. Is there anything on this bottom floor? Doesn't seem like it. And I think we're back at the front area, yeah. Everything else is like up, so I think it's through here, maybe? Oh. Maybe through here. I'm not sure what these rooms were meant for. Oh, bathrooms. Alright, and then what's this? A brig room? Another brig room, probably? Man, I was obsessed with prisons when I was building this. Why? What possessed me? Oh, this is underneath all the living quarters, I think. Yeah, it's underneath all the living quarters. And I think above the living quarters is where you'd have to go in order to go anywhere different. Oh, yep, here we go. So here is, I think, Command Central? And then this is also another route to the core. And then you can go up, and go through the back here. And where's that? There's an elevator here, right? Yeah, there's an elevator. Let me click that. There goes the elevator. I'm just gonna act like I definitely rode the elevator up. Little observation deck. Too many lights. Too many lights. I'm just gonna go back down. Which way is... What is this? Oh. Combat Center? Control Center? Fire control, maybe? Navigation bridge with no furniture. This needs more interior though. It's a little bit boring. How do I get in through here? That's a huge room. I have no idea what I was doing with that. I'm sure this is a hallway out. I guess it was supposed to link up to something. Alright, what's here? Hallway down. And this is so nondescript. How is anybody supposed to know what any of this is? And then there's more elevators. It needs more stairs and more variety. Starting with these hallways. This needs a full, like, redo. But the outside just... I still really like how the outside looks. Let me see if I can Is there another camera? Let me move this camera back and up. Oh my god, how far back do I have to move it? Holy crud. It's enormous. Alright. Okay. So, do I have thrust? I do. Let me get a little bit further away from everything else. I don't want to accidentally hit something. Oh my god, my server is lagging so bad. It's trying. It is trying its hardest. I'm gonna go into the options and try for a more chunk loading. I'm gonna update up the chunks to about 2500. Woo! That's big. It's enormous. Alright, am I going to be able to get out of this area? Alright, so let's see. Missile plus missile. This is a lock-on type? Alright, let me see. How do these lock-on missiles fire? There's only one missile? Oh, I guess since it uses old stuff, it doesn't have missile capacity. Wow. Alright. Oh, wow. This ship's absolutely enormous. I gotta slow it down. It has so much mass. I have a lot of thruster units on it, and it's still just takes forever to speed up and slow down. Can you even fire the missiles without lagging the game? Maybe not. Oh, now you can see the entire thing all at once. I just need to make the interior make way more sense, because right now it makes, like, 0 sense. Nobody can figure out- nobody would ever be able to figure out the inside. That's a bad thing. Especially if I want anybody to play with this thing later on. If I, like, make it available for download or something. Let's see here. How much missile capacity can I fit onto this ship? Let me see. Alright, now I'm around the middle. I can probably fit a lot, actually. I'm gonna fit stuff to the side. What am I looking at? Okay. Shield rechargers. Oh my god, this was built during the era of shield rechargers. Right, let's see here. Let's make this like 100. Yeah. Does that even make it over here? Okay, I guess it does. Let's try 50. 75 or 70? Alright, and then how tall is this? This is the right one. 15. Then I can increase the width here. 16. There you go. Alright, how much missile capacity do I have? 157. Not enough. Where can I fit more? I need to be able to fit even more than that. What is this? Oh, never mind. It's just a detail on the outside. Yeah, I think I can fire without lagging the game too much. First things first, let me figure out where I can put more stuff. Not exactly sure what's supposed to go in here. I gotta figure that out. This needs even more missile capacity than that. $237 missiles. Needs more. Needs more. Gonna turn this back up to 70. Just gonna keep adding because it needs it. I want to play with the number of missiles coming out. Okay, 251 missiles. Alright, what can I spawn in that is not going to just immediately be destroyed? I guess I can spawn one of these. There we go. Look how tiny that ship is. Oh my god, that's tiny. What? I've forgotten how absolutely enormous this thing is. Alright, so let's see. What kind of missile? Details? Okay. Alright. Can I shoot it? Where's all the missiles for this supposed to be? Now I gotta go look for the computer. It's probably up here somewhere. Is it in here? Ah, okay, here's all the missile control computers. Alright. Alright, so that's where those are connected. That's where those are connected. That's where those are connected. Are these connected? All the way in the back? Further forward? Okay. Right, so what are these connected to? These? These? Oh my god, this machine room, I don't know how to connect stuff right now. What is this? What is this? Ion, cannon... Cannons? Okay, so those are connected to giant cannons. Can those fire? G, assign, cannon computer. Can I get any closer? Maybe I can move the camera closer? gonna scoot up a little bit. Aha! I don't know what they are supposed to sound like. So this is all shield damage. Where it's supposed to be. And then... Okay, what is this missile computer I'm connected to? Explosive, explosive, explosive. Okay. Don't need the ion. Alright. Let's see. What is that? Right? Am I able to do any damage to this thing? That's weird. I might have to, like, gut all of the systems and redo it. Alright, let's see. Systems, cannons. Build. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright, how about missiles? Which missile? Oh, is it because I don't have missile tubes? Or maybe I do have missile tubes, hold on. Yeah, this could be a cool, this could be cool to rewire and everything. Because I know it can be done. Just am I willing to do it? Because I think it's using old missile tubes. Old missile tubes. Maybe we can replace the old missile tubes with new missile tube. Hold on, where am I supposed to be? So here's where all the missile things are. Alright. So the biggest missile one. So this one, and that's connected to, what is this? Blue? What else is it connected to? Another missile computer. Okay, so those are those. Yeah, that's what I thought they were. Right? Let me see here. What are these made with? Okay, these are all missile computers. They're all connected to this missile computer. What exactly is going on that makes it so that I can't shoot it? So weird. Alright, that's fine. I can just, do a replace, I think. Let's see. How much can I replace? Alright, let's see, let's... Missile tube. Replace with active slot. Remove and replace. So I'm gonna remove and replace missile tubes with missile tubes. And I guess I'll do the same here. Remove and replace missile tubes. Alright, so I got a bunch of missile tubes, question mark. Oh, it's still loading everything. It's loading everything. It's trying to connect everything right now. So it's loading each of the blocks. I'm trying to connect them all. Just gotta let it go for a little bit. Yeah, it really does beat going to each one individually. This means I can, like, probably fit this ship to work with current new stuff, the hardest part is going to be the interior. Because I need to make that make sense and actually not look too bad. It's kind of an eyesore. Despite making a ship on the outside that looks pretty cool, the interiors are always an eyesore when I make them. At least in this era. Oh my god, it's still going. I might have to redo some of it because I think some of these blocks were connected to the wrong computer. Oh my god, they're still loading in. It's almost there though. It's trying. It is trying so hard. You can do it. I believe in you, little computer. Look at these bricks. They're enormous. It's trying so hard. It's calculating the missile size. Oh my god. It's almost there. You can see the numbers in the corner. It's almost there. 90 missile groups. Come on. Come on. Come on, computer. You got this. Almost there. 90. Come on. 90 missile groups. 91. Back down to 89. 88. 87. It's doing a lot of, like, recalculating. Going back and checking its math, kind of. I can hear the fans on the computer just ramping up to maximum. They are struggling. But the number of missile units is steadily going higher. $120,000 blocks, holding steady. Do we see 125,000 blocks? 125, 125. Let's go 125. I see the 125. Do we see a 126? 126,000, 126. It is so close. It It is so close. It's still twinkling, trying to figure it out. Oh, we've broken 130,000 missile blocks. Oh my god. It's fluctuating still. Okay, 135,000 missile blocks. 92 was the highest number of groups that I saw. It's trying to recalculate. It keeps trying to recalculate. It's still trying. It's still trying. I need to wait for this to finish before actually trying to test fire it. I can see it deleting and reloading chunks. Is that it? No, that's not it. It's still going. It's still trying. Oh, is it done? Oh my god. PC? Computer Kun? You're running low on memory. Please increase the memory settings in the launcher next to the launch button. Oops. Oopsies. I absolutely should have increased the amount of memory. Oh. My bad. That's okay, I got multi-cores. It'll be fine. It's just like one of my computer's 8 brain cells is having a time of its life. See, that's what happens when you have more than one brain cell. You have a bunch of other brain cells that do just fine, and then the one that's just like, I need help. And then the other brain cells are like, no, you don't. And that's exactly how I feel every single day. It is trying. It is trying. It's almost there. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's almost there. It's studying out 90 groups, 91 groups. I think it should get up to 92. Yeah, I think it should get up to 92 groups when it's done calculating. Well, while that's happening, I guess I can talk about fuck, I forgot what I was gonna talk about. I guess I could talk about how I watched the entire 9-hour lore video for Bionicle. I listened to the whole thing. And so now, ask me like a regular Bionicle, like, oh, what's this? What's that? What's the deal with this particular character in Bionicle? I can totally tell you. I mean, not like to the exact degree, because I'm not like a Bionicle scholar like whoever posted that 9-hour video was, but oh my god. Yeah. So not all Bionicle are like, not all of the things that are Bionicle are machines. I have the vaguest memory of the word Matanui, or something to that effect. Yes, Hermit. Matanui is the name given to the original series island, but it's also the name of the great spirit robot, is what they call it in the lore. Oh my god. So I'll just go through it because this calculation's taken a while. So Matanui is actually asleep in the lore. There's like this whole cutscene in the Mask of Light movie where it's like, oh yeah, some so and so put Matanui to sleep. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. But actually, the island is named Matanui. Right? And then the Great Spirit Robot was put to sleep before it became the island Matanui. It got put to sleep by a computer virus made by the Makuta, which is actually a species. Makuta is a species of Bionicle. They have different species of Bionicle. So you got the Makuta. One of the Makuta decides, yes, I'm going to make a computer virus and make Matanui just fucking conk out. So he just shuts down and falls out of space onto a foreign planet. And in the crash, it activates its biocamouflage, which seeds biological material around it and allows an island to form over its face. It just like lays in the bottom of the ocean, and just like the nose kind of sticks out just a little bit, and so like it, and then it like just makes regular like planet rock gather on top. So now you have the island of Matanui. It's on top of the face of the robot controlled by the AI named Matanui. So you have the Bionicles. They're living on the face of this giant robot that they don't exactly know is underneath them, but they name the island they're on Matanui anyways. I think that's kind of funny. The plot twist the village elders, the 6 village elders, they actually know. They actually know, they're just hiding it from everybody. They don't give a good reason as to why they're hiding it from everybody. They just are. So yeah. The purpose of the giant robot was supposed to, like, go off to foreign planets and study biology on those planets. It's particularly biology that forms civilizations, and then figure out from the study of that what causes civilizations to fight amongst themselves. And after figuring that out, it would basically use whatever concepts it gleaned from that study, bring it back to the home world, and try to implement those concepts at the home world. So where's this home world, you might wonder? It's a planet called Spherus Magna. It's a planet that got split up into a bunch of pieces because people were over harvesting this super special liquid from under the surface. They harvested it too much, and they also started fighting wars over it, and eventually this stuff blew up underneath them and blew pieces of the planet off into space. So Spherus Magna gained 2 moons as a result of this big kaboom. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of funny. All the Bionicle, the original Bionicle that you see in I think like the first couple of years of Bionicle, apparently in lore they're all just supposed to be robots. They're not supposed to have personalities at all. They're not supposed to have sentience or free will. They're just programmed to be maintenance crew for this giant space robot. And one of the great spirits is what they call them. The original architects of the giant robot. One of those people decided, hey, let's code all of these autonomous robots that we have for maintenance and make them able to think that they are also individual people. So now all of them have sentience and their own personality and their own sense of what they want to do, what's right and wrong, and all this stuff. And this great spirit guy, he decides to upload his own consciousness into one of these robots, so that he can then later reveal to them, hey, I was the one who gave you all like free will and life, so to speak, so that he could like be revered or something. He never actually ended up doing it. He just floundered and failed. Nobody actually cared. Nobody actually cared. So that's another bit. That's another bit. If you ever wonder about Bionicle colors and why there's only one girl on the main team and she's blue, and all of the villagers who are blue are also girls, there's no actual like good reason for any of them at all to have an idea of like guy or girl. They're all robots. They don't reproduce. They're all made in a factory. When they get damaged beyond repair, they're supposed to be sent to this like repair dude who's like in another part of the robot, far away from the main like brain area, and he's supposed to repair them. I eventually send them back, no, but he's also really bad at repairing, so he never sends them back. He just kind of like cobbles them together into random shit. So it's basically like dying, except for they're not dead. They're just reconstructed. Just really badly reconstructed. Yeah, that guy's name is Karzani. So yeah, it must have been an intense shock to the general sensibilities of all of the Bionicles. All of the ones that had been programmed to be sentient, like given sentience. It must have been a real shock to find organic life and then see that organic life reproduces. And that must have come as a shock, because it was never a part of how their bodies worked. Ultimate kind of, if he doesn't wipe their memory, that has some horrific implications. Yeah, it could. It could. It actually might. I'm not entirely sure. That part I didn't get too clear about when I was listening in. But, like, it's just so much info, and I can just info dump now about Bionicle. So, back to why blue are girls. Blue is a gender in Bionicle. They present in a way that we humans would call girly, I guess, or feminine, I suppose. And then red, brown, black, green, and white present themselves masculinely, but their real gender is their color. There are special ones that are light element, so they're gold. I think their color is gold, but they also have the ability to like change their outward color, so they're basically like chameleons. And they're allowed to be any of the colors, which means they're also allowed to be a guy or a girl whenever they want. And I think that's really cool. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, Golden Mask Takanuva. He's only a dude when he becomes a Toa because he chooses to be. He isn't one just because his small form was a dude, because his small form was red, and so because he's red in his small form, right, he is, well, red. And when he turns into like glowy gold, yeah, he then sounds however he sounds, and then decides, yeah, I'm gonna go by him, he. Yep. There was also a earlier point in time where the factory that was, or the factory manager, I guess I would call him, I don't remember his name, person of creation, decided, oh yeah, let's make some the purple ones. So they made some purple ones, and it turns out the very first purple one they made as they coded purple as a dude, and then so that purple one ended up being an absolute asshole and tried to like take over something, or like stage like an uprising, a coup d'etat or something, was just absolutely evil. And maybe this had nothing to do with coding that purple one as a guy. Purple is like, I think like psychic or something. But they decided this was a failure. So from now on, any new purple ones we make, they're all gonna be girls. I just thought that was hilarious. Like, how? Alright, I don't have any more memory in this. You know, I might have to exit this game and reload it with more memory. This is not working. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of it and reload it. So how did you all like Bionicle lore? Oh yeah. Later on there's like this Metro Nui bit. So that's like the high-tech Matanui kind of thing. Honestly, I love learning more about the vague memories I had when I was younger. Oh, yeah, you'll get a lot of that from me. But yeah, in Metro Nui, the Toa Metro are the ones who eventually became the village elders. They were originally picked out by this other Toa called Toa Likan, who, how to say it? He's got an absolutely cursed mask. So anybody who wears Toa Likan's mask ends up like suffering tragedy, because Toa Likan used to be, I think a red Toa, in a whole team, and then his entire team died. Fighting like something called Shadow Hunters, I think. I don't exactly remember. Whole team died. He is the last one alive. Last one left. Deeply scarred and everything. He decides that he wants to like train some successors. So he decides to pick out some successors, and while he's trying to like basically get that all put together, he gets his power drained and gets turned into like an elder form. Yeah. Him. And then later he dies. Vakama takes his mask and is like, ah shit, well I guess I'll hold on to this mask. There's this like weird admiration triangle. I don't know if Bionicle fall in love. I think that might be considered non-canon. But like Vakama had like this deep admiration for Likan. And I think Nokama had a deep admiration for Vakama. I think Matau had a deep admiration for Nokama. So it's just like this long conga line of like awkward crushing? I don't know. Options, Java settings. Let's see. I do not know which Java settings give me more, fucking... Okay. Adding memory to Starmade before launching. Options, memory settings, Java settings? That wasn't helpful. I don't think the... Wait, hold on. Trying to figure out where the shoot. Java settings. Nothing is like showing up when I search. I wish I knew how to give more memory to it. Maybe Minecraft Java settings will work. Hold on. Oh, never mind. I found a different one. There it says client memory settings. Hold on. Let's bump that. Yeah. Save. Launch. Let's go. Yeah. So while it's loading, totally Khan fucking dies. And then Jala? He gets his face broken when he washes up on Matanui, and then Vakama's like, ah shit, well we gotta replace his face. So he puts his old mentor's face on him. So that was the thing. Eventually Jala dies too. He gets brought back by Taganuva, but damn. He dies. And then he becomes a Toa later. And then his ice teammate then also dies. Like, with what? So yeah. There's some crazy bionicle lore. I love it. Yep, all to get the Mask of Life. All so that he can put it on, and then the Mask of Life drains his life force and shunts it into Matanui, the AI. So that Matanui can reawaken. But oh no, wait a second. The Makuda's taken over, so he decides to kick Matanui out of the Great Spirit Robot by shoving Matanui inside the Mask of Life. It's basically like a high school bully or like middle school bully. They'll shove you in a locker, that kind of thing. Yep, and just like shoves him in, kicks the Mask of Life out. And luckily, the Mask of Life ends up on Yeah, luckily the Mask of Life ends up on Spherus Magna. Yep. And then Bionicle was canceled. Yes. They went to Cardinui and then they decided, yeah, this is getting weird. We're not doing this anymore. The lore is getting too dense. And nobody knew was going to be able to really understand what's going on, so nobody will want to buy it anyways. And these things are starting to look kind of funky. They did start looking really funky. Yeah. I think the original set were 3. I think it was like the Toa, the Borak. The Borak were so good. But the Toa, the Borak, and then the Toa Metru were pretty cool. They were pretty well designed. The Rakshi were okay. The first set with knees, which was kind of cool for me. Toa Nuva kind of sucked. The Borak Cow kind of sucked. But, I mean, they weren't that bad. They were still recognizable, which was better than the later ones. The later ones was just like, what? What is this? What do you mean they have rubber spines that aren't actually supporting their body weight? Yeah, so there was that. There is that. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting out of this. I don't understand it anymore. I don't really, it doesn't matter too much to me. It's really kind of just, at this point it was like, oh yeah, the lore's kind of neat. Lore's kind of neat. And then I went back because nostalgia, and I was like, oh, this is such a nostalgia trip, listening to how all of this just played out. Yeah. So I still can't get the missiles to work. So I might give up on this ship and just finish the ships that I have now and do this one later. So I'm gonna select, and then I'm just gonna do a there we go. Why can't I jump to it? Is it because it's not in the same sector as me? Or is it because I'm not in creative mode? Let me put myself in creative mode, see if I can do it now. Nope. Now can I jump? Yes. You know, something I am really glad they did this little highlight thing. They used to not have it. And I could not tell what I was looking at whenever I selected a target. That was a big detour I took. Took a detour to the giant, enormous ship that I'd never finished and probably still won't be able to. Yeah, let's see here. This is gonna need bigger gains. Fun trip down memory lane though. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And then also the Bionicle talk. Oh my god, the Bionicle talk. Grab some dark gray. Start making stuff. Oh yeah, that's gonna look good. Oh yeah, my wife was also telling me that she was working on more music. She showed me a sample and I was like, oh my god, this is really good. And I know it's not finished, but I am so just really looking forward to it, you know? It's not every day that I get new music. And I do kind of actually want to do like a song. I want to like do some sort of like music with her. Like she can write it and then I'll like do whatever I can, I guess. I'm not really much of a singer. As in, I'm not a singer at all. Karaoke me is bots game. Punishment. You wanna punish me? Make me do karaoke. But then, just keep in mind, punish me with karaoke, you punish yourself with karaoke. My ears would bleed happily. Well, you say that now, but part of me has my suspicions, and I don't know. Karaoke isn't about sounding good, it's about your soul letting loose and having fun. I mean, I guess. But I have my personal, like, sense of pride. It's probably what's keeping me from actually singing in general. What do you think of those pipes? I think those look cool. And then we can like put some like armor plating over the top of them to cover them. I definitely want to make this like really industrial. Like so have like stuff actually look like it was part of like an industrial connection thing. Let me do one of these. Bink. Bink. I think one of the coolest things in this is just making stuff that you step back and it's like, ooh, yes. And that does it for me. That really does do it for me. I am going to round this valve out. There we go. It's got a little button on the front. And then I can add a little bit of a reinforcement. There we go. Yeah, very cool. I built this moment is always a great feeling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And so there's a lot of I built this moments for me with this game, because I've built a couple cool things. Still think one of the coolest things that I've built is not even in here. Hold on. Where? I thought I had it in here. I guess not. That's okay. I can always re-download my stuff. Yeah, so here I'm gonna like build it so that when this is closed, because I'm gonna put flaps that come out here and then they'll cover. And it'll kind of make like a cone shape in the back. They're gonna be sweet. It's gonna be so sick. Right. Oh, one thing this has that Minecraft does not is sideways slopes. I know you can like do pretty decent vertical kind of smoothing with like stairs, right? But you can't do that on the corners, which is where this one's got the advantage. Oh, these engines are really bright, and I really like how they look. But this middle one is the one that's gonna need a little more. That does seem more satisfying than Minecraft, right? Right? No, I'm not the only one who sees it. I'm gonna put some of this radiation shielding on here. I'm just calling it radiation shielding because there's no actual radiation shielding in this game. Everything is just like, oh yeah, you get irradiated, so what? You're immune because you're a computerized sprite of an astronaut. Maybe I can make the inside with the glowy blue that I love so much. I'm gonna try to make this look cool, I guess. How to because I want to make it so that when you look through the back, you see like this 3D kind of like thing effect. Because I think that looks really, really interesting. Right? And then I'll add like some rings as well. Just give it a little bit spice. For that, I need ice. And so the ice rings need to be basically spaced out by 1. If you want it to look exactly right, I guess. Because ice makes a very good diffusing material. There we go. Now we got a little bit of corners here. We can grab a beacon, which is up here, and beacons give off a really bright glow, as you can see. So if I put one of these behind the ice, it'll glow, right? And if I don't want it this bright, I can take away a few. Put some blue ice behind there. Give it a little more blueness. Add a little more ice to diffuse the light a little more. And maybe I have a little too much, so I'm just going to take out another beacon. So that's all blue. It's a little dark, right? We still need probably 1 beacon on each corner. And the rest can be blue. And then from there, I put in a little bit of a bit more of a ring to close it in. I just really want this to have a very three-dimensional feeling to it. I think it might need another... yeah, another beacon in here. I'll put one in the top as well. There we go, nice and bright. Nice and bright. And of course, I'll down to like 5. Yeah, 5's a And then I can trim the corners here to give it a bit more shape. And I think I can also add some of these elements along these corners. And that'll also give it additional shape. Okay, so now I'm going to take the gray and extend it out. So now I have a bit of a cone here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, the first one was 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And also do it from the corners here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that already matches up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Maybe in 3s. Yeah, maybe it looks better in 3s. There you go. So now everything's got a bit of symmetry going on. And probably fit some glow behind these ribs. Yeah, I really like how that looks. Not gonna lie, I really like how that looks. So, because I don't want this to stick out too much, I'm gonna use some of these little corners. Just gonna go through and add these little corners. There you go. And then I can add some little detail bits, give it a bit of flair. Just a little bit of flair. a beacon in the back here. There you go. Ooh, I do have ice wedges. I am really happy with how this looks. It just looks good. And then I can also add a little bit of glowy pizzazz on the inside of this ring here. Yep, from the back, that's just such a good view. There we go, nice and round. I'm gonna make these come out a little bit further. Actually no. I'm gonna leave them. Maybe I just add an ice filter here. Yeah, maybe that's all it needs. I can do that. Oh, but you lose that 3D effect. Maybe I can add an ice ring? And then from that ring, I get to see a bit more glow. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, it's pretty bright still. Hold on, let me get rid of some of these. Oh yeah. That's gonna look amazing. I do have to put a few struts in to make sure that these thrusters don't look like they're just held on by like very minimal bracing. That shouldn't be too hard. If I tie them together, it'll really just hold it on its own, I think. especially once I finish the this outer area. Right, so let's see, that's 2. And then I think that's the right circle. Yeah, that's the right circle to work with. Alright, so far so good. Then I get this out here. That'll look pretty good once I put in all the wedges. It'll just look right, I guess. When I finish this cone, I think that's a good breaking point. I mean, I can't do this until all the way till tomorrow. That'd be a little insane. I have done it before. Like that sort of just unhinged building. But I'm not that unhinged anymore. Keyword, anymore. Used to be. Immersive building is worth it. Oh, you really think so? Immersive? How is it immersive? I can understand like it interesting, but like immersive is kind of like, is it? I don't know. I don't know if it is. It's like, don't you lose yourself when you build stuff? I guess. I don't know if I would call that immersive. Just me though, I guess. It might actually be immersive. Or called immersive. I just don't know it. That could be it. But yeah, I do get into the zone when I build stuff. I'm just like, ooh, more stuff to build. Ooh, I can put that in. Ah, I can do this, I can do that. I can do a little bit of everything. Let's see, what can I add here that'll just like really make it pop? How about adding that is actually pretty cool, I think. What if I do one that's like hidden here? Yeah. Ones that are just like hidden behind everything. I think this could look super duper neat. Let me try adding some in here. Yeah, that's pretty neat looking. That is pretty neat looking. Maybe I put like a ring, another ring of like ice, or like fill this back section with ice. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Yeah, filling this section with ice probably would make it look super duper neat. Especially once I get like some light sources attached to it from behind. Because right now there's no light sources, but if I put light sources in the back, oh you betcha, is gonna look some kind of fierce. Maybe a beacon instead. Yeah. Just gotta make it as bright as I can make it. Then of course, make sure it has plenty of nice bright blue crystals. Oh, I really like that. I really like that. And in that case, if that works so well, I might not actually have to have any of these other pieces in here. And make these dark. Alright. There you go. Anyways, I think I gotta go. So I am gonna say goodbye. Thanks for hanging out. Done it.